Okay, today, boys and girls, we're talking rat rod seat restoration. Can you say that? One of the things I need to do on this truck is fix this seat. Whatever's going on with it, it's really loose, and I don't know if you can see that, but it flops around pretty bad. And what happens is, coming off the frame under there, I've got a little metal plate that comes out the side, and then there's a couple of bolts that run down through that mount that I built for this seat, and the springs sit on. And I think what's happened is I probably tacked that plate to the frame, and then in my haste, you know, I probably forgot to weld it up real good, and it may just be tacked, but I think that has come loose because it's moving the whole floor pan there. And the guy who designed these floor pans and built them, he made that so with just the removal of a few screws, that floor pan will pop right out of there. He also made it so you have to pull the shifter, unscrew the shifter, the guitar neck there, and pull that, take that bolt out, a couple bolts out, or nuts there, right there, and I think there's another one in the back. Yeah, pop those off, and then that center hump will come out of there and allow you to get the floor pan out. So I don't know about that design, but this is not something you have to do every day, so I don't mind it. I'll get in there and get that seat fixed up, and I'll see you when I'm done, because like we were talking about, it takes longer to shoot the project than it does to do the project sometimes. So see you in a bit. Well, there's another thing that I wanted to do on this truck, and before I unscrew that shifter knob there, I've got that loose, and I'm starting to take that off, the shifter knob, I said, the shift lever. But one of the things I've been wanting to do is shorten the throw on this thing, because if you can see that, I don't know if you can, but it's way up near the rearview mirror there, and then first, I think that's first, is way on down there. It just moves. Can't get enough of it in frame here to show you, but it's a real long throw, which it would be with a shifter that long, and that's okay. But it also hits the passenger in the face when you put it in reverse, and I'd like to correct that. So one of the things I had in mind doing was shortening the, pull the top off that tranny and shortening the throw on this shifter, and I think I might get into that. Something needs to be done, but I wanted to shoot the video now before I take that stick off of there, that guitar neck, and then I'll get back to my seat repair and get that done and then go from there. I pulled this center hump up enough off those bolts that I can move it over just enough to get onto these screws, I believe. And I can come out of that floor. There we go. So, you know, that was designed by accident. That I could take this floor pan out without taking the other seat out and pulling that hump completely out of here. So anyway, that worked out to be a good thing. I think there's only 6 screws in this. I don't know, those screws are pretty soft. I might have to replace those with something a little more substantial. Now, actually, that pan should come out there. If I can get it past that hump. Okay, there we go. And there we have it. Just as I suspected, the guy doing the welding on this just tacked it in there, I guess, and then he didn't get it welded in real good. But you know, I'm always following that guy around having to fix his mistakes. So I guess this is just another one. I'll go ahead and get that welded in there the way it should be, instead of doing a, you know, halfway job on it. I'll fix it right. I don't know, I may wind up firing that guy. We'll see. I might give him one more chance.